Cause we heating up the streets, yeah, we cooking, man, yeah, we cooking, man. Working the wrist, yeah, we cooking, man, yeah, we cooking, man. Hey, I try to tell them, yeah, I try to tell them. Fresh out the pot, got it jumping on them, yeah, we cooking, man.
What up, what up, what up?
Yo.
Yeah, man, it's another episode of Gold Mine Mondays. I'm your host, Billy Slum. And today's guest, what can I say, man? Legendary, the voice himself, man. You know, one of the most iconic figures in not only Southern hip hop, but just hip hop period. Because it's only certain voices that you hear when they come on, you automatically know who it is. And this is one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Again, an iconic figure, somebody I grew up listening to. Definitely an influence on me and my crew and my squad. So none other than the legendary, the incomparable Big Rube, man. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, man. Glad to have you. Glad to have you come through, man. I can't say how excited I am to have you here, man. What you represent and what you mean to the culture, man. So I like to give people their flowers while they still living. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had actually had a chance to work with this guy, and just the depth of what he brings to the table, and how he, just the way you speak, man. You know, the way you put words together, man. It's like unlike anything I ever heard before, man. So I definitely want to. It only made sense to get you on the show, man. So definitely a pleasure to have you here once again, man. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. You know, I want to know, like, after all this time, because you've been in the game for a minute, man. What keeps you inspired to keep you going, man?
Well, it's funny because I just telling you, I went to speak to the kids over at the high school last week.
Right.
Stuff like that, man. When I went over there, man, those kids, they got a hip hop class basically and culture and stuff.
Right.
You know, it's white and black, Asian, you know, everybody, female, male. It was like 9th, 10th grade. And just seeing those kids' interest in the real deal hip hop stuff, you know what I'm saying? And seeing those kids ask those concise, intelligent questions, and they had already researched into it. They had a knowledge of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, and they was like 12, 13, you know, in 2018, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you know, just lets me know that it ain't over with. We still got some young cats coming up that still care about the culture.
Absolutely.
You know, and ain't just on the material or the money aspect of it, or the flashiness of it. They all about the culture, you know what I'm saying? So I sat down and broke it down to them all about the whole thing, how we got started and different stuff like that. And not just that, but just in general. And then it got into a discussion of just, you know, life in general and different things like that.
Right.
And they was real into it. They was real. It wasn't like when we were young, you know, you got to tell somebody shut up because they back there back at you, you know, whatever. Like they really was into it, and they really was some intelligent and receptive kids to it. So you know, that type of thing is one of the biggest things that keep me doing it, because the youth, you know what I'm saying? Same reason I started doing it when I was the youth when I started. And I was doing it for us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I kept going, I was still doing it for the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like, pass that torch on to the next.
Absolutely.
You got to make sure that we, like I told them, we can't mess it up, then get them something messed up and expect them to do something with it.
Expect them to fix it,
You know, like Social Security or something, you know. Like that. We got to try to maintain it so that they'll respect it when we get to them, you know what I'm saying? It's like your daddy leaving you his, you know, prize muscle car, something he done built in the garage. Like, once you see the way he work on that thing, you see the way he do it, you've been seeing it your whole life, you're going to have that respect for it, and you're going to take care of it when it come to you. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? If they see us respecting the hip-hop, and they see us respecting the culture, and they understand why, and they understand the depth of it, then they, you know, these kids now still, you know, we still the same human beings.
Absolutely.
It's just about the examples and stuff they're getting. So that's what keeps me kind of focused in, you know what I'm saying, is the youth and knowing that, because, you know, the old nigga, you ain't finna change them, you know what I'm saying? They hear what they hear, but the young cats, you can influence them a little more and have them bring the next thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it's about.
I like the way you respect the new school, and in return, we always gonna give you that respect, man, because of the way you carry yourself, man. So I definitely applaud that, man.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm a hip hop fanatic, so
absolutely.
I don't give a damn old school, new school, and shit. I just, man, well, you can add my good, but I listen to I might just listen to Run DMC yesterday or something. So you know what I'm saying. So I love the old school.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you know, I might have just listened to some Future. You know what I'm saying. You know, I listen to all the new cats. I listen to a lot of independent artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Partially, you know what I'm saying, because I work with them too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to stay relevant.
Absolutely, man.
And then there's still a lot of artists out here who, like I tell people all the time, it's been what we so-called whack artists.
Mm-hmm.
It's been bullshit music. I don't know about
true. No. It's all good.
Bullshit music, but it just wasn't in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? That's why we've been dissing. You know, wax on, you know, even before rap.
Yeah.
Niggas was biting and shit, art, you know, disco, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? So that's there. But we can't be like, you know, the old grumpy old man, get out of my lawn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's an awesome analogy,
so
man.
Don't want them niggas $4 and tell them to cut it for you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
That's how you do that, you know? So, and that'll teach them to respect the lawn, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So after all this time, man, I want to know, is it still exciting for you, man, when you get in that booth and do what you do, man?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Especially going on stage.
Absolutely.
Like that one music show.
Right.
Where I nigga hit that stage, and then I was late. Had to tell security to get out of my face. Everybody who in there who's supposed to be in there, I said, shit me, because I'm first.
Right.
I said,
absolutely.
So I walked out the street and went straight on stage. That was like some old 8 Mile type shit. You know what I'm saying? That just that real hip hop old school feel.
Yeah.
Like chain clothes. I just walked in there what I had on, did shit, came back and stuff.
Raw and rugged.
So to still be able to get that feeling.
Yeah.
That raw feeling like when we were just young niggas just trying to do something.
Yeah.
Chicken boxes and drinking 40s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We still get that feeling, so I don't know, I just love it, man. Like I tell people all the time, if I wasn't getting a dime for it, you know what I'm saying?
You still be doing it.
If I ain't get to record no Electric Roses.
Shout out, shameless plug, shout out to Underland, Electric Roses.
Underland, baby.
Yeah, man.
That's where the sky at.
Right
but you know
on,
what I'm saying?
Man.
If I ain't get to do none of that stuff with a lot of the up and coming cats, a lot of the original cats, my folk, nothing like that, as far as selling records, as far as making money, I still record, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hell, I was recording for years before I got some money, so, you know what I'm saying? Not recording, but I was rapping for years before I ever seen some money, so that's what I wanted to do, because I love
like
it.
second nature,
Yeah, it's just some shit I do, whether I, you know, had to find something else to get money for, but I still do that, you know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask you, man, when did you first discover your true passion in this music thing, man?
Well, as far as music go, I'm gonna tell you how I started. Originally, coming up, I remember seeing my brother draw all the time, just drawing. Superhero, he had comic books and shit.
Yeah.
So I started drawing. I knew I love for art, just art, you know what I'm saying? And I heard rap super young, you know, Curtis Blow and all that, you know what I'm saying? Super little kid.
Right,
Once I got to about 11 or 12, you start hearing your Run DMC, LL and all that stuff. So I was like, damn, I ain't nigga jamming, so I want to be like that. I want to rap, you know what I'm saying? I just want to rap.
Yeah.
From about 12 to 15, I just freestyle, just, you know, trying to rap. By the time I got about 15, exhibited a little skill, you know, started actually writing them down, you know, rapping with my homeboy. And it was three main, well, it was like Run DMC made me want to rap. KRS-One made me realize that it was kind of like you could still be street and knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? You could be hard. You ain't have to be no nerd nigga.
Yeah.
Knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You can like kick somebody and kick some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then Rakim, that flow, the way he just, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was 1986 and he was like this. You was still talking about throw your hands in the air, Rakim.
Yeah, he was a different wave. He was a different breed. Yeah.
I don't want none of that right here. So the nigga still can't rap like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's one-on-one.
And Chuck D made me know that your voice, the command over your voice. Like, damn, what he say? I want to hear what he's saying. Like,
it's the way he sounds.
I want to hear this. You know, so those elements of hip hop at the time when I was coming up, some of my favorite artists just made me, just kind of shaped me and put me on the path that I was going on and shaped me into who I was. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it, man. Totally, man. So look, everybody knows. Hey, we ain't gotta. You know, you don't need no introduction, man. But we know that you're a founding member of the Dungeon family.
Right.
What made y'all decide that, you know, when y'all formed the crew, that y'all was gonna have this certain sound and y'all was gonna stay in that left field, you know, element?
Well, as far as the sound go, we was really open.
Yeah.
But our main thing was we wanted the real ATL sound, like what we sound like. We ain't finna try to sound like nobody else. We just gonna sound how we sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna put too much for it. We ain't gonna force it. You know what I mean? We gonna sound how we sound. We gonna look how we look. We gonna how we really kick it every day. You know, that's all it was. You know, it was almost like a reality show.
Man, it resonated with me and my youth so much, man, because we grew up listening to y'all.
Right.
Like you said, you grew up listening to Run MC. We grew up off the Dungeon. You know what I'm saying? And the way it caught us, man, it's just like so real because here's somebody that's on TV that look like us, dress like us, and talk like us. You know what I'm saying? That same country grammar, that slang, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, that's what I want to be, man. So I credit y'all whole camp. You know, you included for me even wanting to be a part of hip hop. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, that's it's a pleasure again to have you here with me, man.
Well, man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, I don't think it was with this. Because at first we didn't necessarily know we was finna just do music like that. We was involved in different things, like we were gonna have a dance group. I rapped, my boy he sang and stuff, but it wasn't like that we were trying to do. And then they had messed around and started getting behind a couple of artists dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They kind of just started getting a feel for some music, and then different people we knew was getting into doing a little something here and there. And then I just kind of looked around and said, man, if you look at our crew, we got like a crew, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could actually do something with this.
Make something happen.
People that got some business head on their head. We got folk that sing. We got folk that dance. We got folk that rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we could do something. This is a company, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just hanging out.
Yeah.
So I put some money into it. Rico put some money into it. Went and bought some equipment and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, I ain't finna spend no 2G on no beat machine and we come here and make some more ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. I was like, I can keep my shit.
Yeah, man, I just like the way y'all, because at the time the Dungeon emerged, man, there was a lot of, the South was mainly known for like the booty shake and the bass music, you know, just the way y'all came in, just like, oh shit, what the fuck is this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the way y'all hit, man.
It goes back to what you were saying earlier about the sound.
Yeah.
That really was a Miami type sound. You know what I'm saying? And it was South, but it was more of that Florida, more of the bottom sound. You know what I'm saying? And we had, that was an influence on us heavy because they was the only South niggas that we knew about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, and we had a heavy East Coast influence, of course, because hell, we on the East Coast. But the West Coast kind of came in and we like, these niggas kind of, they beats kind of sound more like what we like, you know, that
They're funk driven. Yeah.
They got real bass guitars and shit.
Yeah.
You know, every now and then you hear some real guitar. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, that's more our style, that soul and funk. And, but even though we fuck with everything, you know, rock, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because they organized, notified. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's like, I don't know, it's just, I guess, because as you surrounded by all this, you got your bass, you got your East Coast, you got your West Coast, you know what I'm saying? We just sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake say, in the middle, we stay calm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just right here, we get to view everything, see how everything come out. And then it was like, okay, our sound is different from everybody else's sound.
Right.
So why try to be like anybody else? Because, you know, there had been people come out from Atlanta previously, but nobody was really all the way ATL. It was kind of like, they still had a vibe where you could tell they was trying to appeal to more of a mass audience.
Yeah.
Whether it be that Florida, that New York.
Yeah.
We was just like, bruh, give a damn.
We don't give a fuck. We're gonna be us.
You know so either like it or you don't.
Right.
We've had to tell ourselves that. We like, bruh, take them goddamn Timberlands off, man. Go back there. So, you know, wear that shit. You know
take the Timbs off. Yeah.
Trying to wear it now today. You know, they want to put it on today. You ain't been wearing that shit.
Yeah.
You can't go polo every day, and now you want to throw a Timberland.
Yeah, man. Like I said, y'all look like us, talk like us.
Right.
The main thing was y'all talk like us.
And we just kept it real.
Yeah.
You know, that was my man. You know, that's my whole thing. And not only did we just keep it real, but at the same time, we just kept it like natural, how we look.
Right.
That was the main thing. Just, you know, just whatever, you know, just going out there, you know, get fresh, but the way we do it.
The way you do it, right.
For real. Instead of trying to put on some fake shit, that ain't how you see us every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what was Rube doing prior to music? What was your upbringing like, man?
Well, I mean, you know.
Was music always in the picture, you know?
Well, now, I guess music more got in the picture, like I say, when I was like 11, 12 years old. You know, I always liked music, you know, jam to music, but as far as me wanting to get into it, you know what I'm saying, and really be for real about it, that's a little later on, but Just when I was a kid, man, like my daddy, he passed when I was 9. My daddy was the kind of cat, he make come out, he even just sitting how watch TV all day. Come on out here and lay up under the car with me. I'm sure you what a 9/16 wrench look like without you taking all day to read the motherfucker, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm out there laying up under the car with him, learning how to fix stuff, or we crushing cans or whatever. He showed me how to make my own little bread, you know what I'm saying? And it was like it was a situation where I learned at an early age that if you're gonna do something, you just got to do it. You got to go all the way with it. You can't no such thing as I kind of do this shit. You either do it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? You either go all the way hard or you don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? All that shade tree mechanic shit nigga be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You either do it for real or you don't.
So it's safe to say you had like that kind of go-getter, that entrepreneurial spirit early on.
Yeah, but not even that. It's just kind of a pride in what you do.
Yeah.
Not even so much as the business, because I'm an artist ass nigga. Like, you know, you don't want me to be your manager, but I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for real. Like,
Right.
Like shit, smoke too many blunts. I'm late for shit. You know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? But the record's gonna be right. You know.
Yeah. True
like
that.
the marketing part, but that record's gonna be on point.
Right.
So, but I always been like that. Like I said, I used to draw. Or if it come down to anything, I don't care if it's homework, whatever it is, like just the way I would talk. Like if you're gonna do something, cutting the grass, whatever it is, you make sure it's all the way the best of your ability.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of what I carry over into everything. You know what
So
I'm saying?
you're trying to develop your whole work ethic.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just because that's something. When you make something, when you create something, that's yours. That's your legacy. Whether however long it lasts, whether it lasts forever, whether it don't last long.
Right on.
You don't want it to be, you know, that's supposed to be a no-brainer. A person look at that, they supposed to say, damn, that's just awesome, boy. You know, this nigga snap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody looking at it like, yeah, he could have did better than that. You know.
never could we say that about anything that Rube touched, man.
So that's kind of just. I was raised to have a pride. Anything I do, that's all it is. That just goes deep back in my family. My grandmama, great grandma, you know, my granddad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's always a pride. You know, even when they were back shit. My dad and my granddad was a bootlegger basically. His granddad, you know, they had pride in that. Shit, my uncle whip you up, goddamn some shit right now, boy. Hey,
knock you on your ass, huh?
He be like, smooth taste food.
Yeah.
Like, this wine so sweet.
Yeah.
That thing, you know, your ass laid out.
Yeah.
But you know, it's because you know, whether it come from growing vegetables. Helping these kids grow, you know what I'm saying? We put our all into it, you know what I'm saying? So
right on.
That's just how I was raised.
So I'm gonna ask you this, man. It's kind of a left field question, man.
Right.
If Rube wasn't Big Rube,
right,
what would Rube be doing?
Probably maybe some graphic arts or something like that. Maybe I don't know. Something in the field of, I don't know, maybe some science, because I like science and shit too, like, you know.
Interesting,
like physics. I would love to have been a
man.
theoretical physicist, because them niggas just get paid to think. Shit, just sit up and think.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Think up some shit and you get paid for
Back in
it.
the day, shit.
Right on, man.
That boy, about 10 years, you same equation sitting up there, all you keep doing, you racing the right and same thing back down. Well, you should get the check. But you know, without them, you know, you wouldn't have the practical applications that we use, you know, all this shit, got cell phones and all the rest of it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like anything else. Everybody's a part of the same machine, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we need each little screw, each little nut, each little bolt to do their job, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Motherfuckers think they ain't important. You might be the screw way up at the top of the goddamn seal by the edge of the air conditioner, but that shit don't move now, it ain't, you know, it's hot in here, you know what I'm saying?
Everything got to work together.
Everybody got to do their job. It's just like a football team. So everybody got to pull. Everybody got to be on point. The timing, the synchronization, the communication. And when you do that as a team and really sync up for real, man, you know, it ain't much you can't accomplish.
True that. So we know kind of like the timeline as far as the Dungeon family is concerned. Now you're also part of Society of Soul, right?
Well, yeah.
Was that your first introduction into the music business?
Well, no. What it was okay. We went and bought equipment and shit, and we ain't had no name or nothing. We just were doing it, and then Rico, Sleepy, Ray,
right.
You know what I'm saying? My boy KP was involved, like all kind of cats involved. And later on, it just kind of metamorphosized into organized noise. You know what I'm saying? And after the organized noise thing, after they kind of decided to be organized noise, we started having different artists just kind of stick, you know, that had been coming around back and forth, and it just kind of just, you know, it's kind of like you mix something up, and then certain things settle, certain things rise up, you know what I'm saying? And certain things stick, certain things wash off, you know what I'm saying? Like, you leave the pure form of the chemical or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, the Kool-Aid. So you mixing that flavor in now, certain flavor just stuck. And basically Society Soul was this. LA was on some, I want something with y'all in it, like with Organized Noise involved as an artist.
Right.
So Society Soul was just basically, it was Sleepy, Rico, Ray, me, and Esperanza. So it was like the main element that started Dungeon Family, which was me, Rico, Sleepy, Ray, and then Esperanza had that female soulful voice in there.
Right.
And that's how Society Soul started. Because actually the first Society Soul song is Funky Ride on Outkast record.
Oh, so that was the Society Soul record.
If you actually look on the record, on some playlist, it say Funky Ride by Society Soul.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you actually look on the credits.
Dope.
Yep.
Dope.
That's kind of like...
It's a history lesson, man. I didn't know that. You know, I thought I knew everything, but hey,
see, you keep waking up.
I appreciate it
every time.
Right on.
But see, the idea for Society Soul came kind of like Sleepy had, like when we did Outkast record, right? This is how it worked. I come in the studio and, you know, I'm pretty good at putting words together, so Sleepy, his melody is just ignorant, you know. I said he just can hum stuff and whistle shit. You be like, God damn, funky boy, you know. He get on that keyboard. So he like, this what I got. He have a little melody, have a couple words, and I was always able to hear words to his melodies. And that's how we wrote all them hooks on Outkast first album. And Rico was like, shit, the way y'all niggas be writing together, you know what I'm saying? We could do Society Soul like that. And that's just how we did it.
So it's just like a off-the-fly idea.
Yeah, he just, Sleepy had a lot of melodies, and I had a lot of words, and we put that shit together.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. So the DF to me, I'm pretty sure y'all been heard this before, man. Y'all kind of like what we call the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Y'all kind of like the X-Men of hip hop, man. So being said, if you had to look at the Dungeon Family as the X-Men, what character would Rube be?
Well, I don't know. I guess I had to be like a, I don't want to say Professor X, that kind of reek, but I'm the nigga with the fucked off walk. So you know what I'm saying? But although I guess I'd probably be Beast. You know what I'm saying?
Beastie.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he kick your ass and he's smart, one smart motherfucker around there. He's smart as hell, but
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? He break out. You know what I'm saying? He walking around on the ceiling making chemical formulas at the same time. So I guess if I had to say it like that, that'd probably be me.
That's a dope ass answer, man. I wasn't expecting that one. That's a dope ass answer.
Yeah, blue fur and shit. You know?
Yeah.
You still get to rock the Wolverine hairstyle.
Right.
Without all the extras. But I think I would have to say I would be Beast.
Okay. You ever passed up on any Dungeon Family record that like everybody loved that you were supposed to be on, you passed on it?
No, hell no, shit. I supposed to be on.
You jump on everything. Okay.
If I supposed to be on here, hard enough to get on one.
Yeah. So you
can't be for 3.5 minutes. Like, let me on that song. Oh, we already got 4 verses.
So
let me get before that song then.
Yeah. Right on.
One thing about what I do, you can sneak in around the song. But but for real though, no, it ain't never been a Dungeon Family song that I can ever remember. I ain't even tell that lie. It ain't never been no Dungeon Family song. Somebody said, Rube, get on this song. We developed a relationship and a trust to where I ain't even got to hear that shit. Nick called me and say, we got a song, you know what I'm saying, come jump on it. I ain't even going to say, let me hear it first. None of that. I already know shit.
Well, not necessarily that maybe you didn't make it to the session on time or something. You know what I'm saying? No,
but I'm in video like that. Nigga tell you they shooting videos and shit.
And you missed it.
You know what I'm saying? But for example, but it was just shot different because of the versions. If you look at Watch for the Hook, I'm on the song at the beginning on the album. You know, as the song come on.
Right.
But on the video, it just started out with Draper. But they actually on that
another gym, man. I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah,
man.
if you look at the whole video, it's based on Reservoir Dogs, and they missing a character, the old man. You know what I'm saying? So we could have did the regular version, but you know how that shit go. Industry
so
shit.
We getting school here, man. I like this.
Yeah,
man.
that's that industry shit. But you know that's why I said, see, I ain't no industry ass nigga, so I be you know. All the industry shit be missing me. I be somewhere watching goddamn Justice League. But you know what I'm saying? Nigga know me, I don't care, boy. As soon as fake shit, I get that.
So,
ducking all that bullshit.
When we got a chance to work with you, man, we came up to your spot, we kicked it, man. You I don't know if I should say this on camera, but you played us some stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can we? Is it a Rube album bubbling or?
It's supposed to be. I got like I got enough shit for a couple of albums. I got like an album, mixtape idea. We got some stuff in the works, man. We trying to do a little different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I just dropped that EP.
Trying to do a book in there with it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I really want to put my shit out with like a little poetry book and the record. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And there'd be some shit in the book that ain't on the record type shit.
That'd
Some of the ones that you can read along, you know what I'm saying?
That's hella dope.
Trying to do something dope with it, you know.
Only you can do that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know many other people who can do that.
The idea of me and Rick trying to kind of develop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just recently released the EP, right? The Organized Noise EP.
Yeah, Auto Organized Noise EP.
Yeah,
and that's a song.
We the ones.
With, Big Boy and CeeLo.
We the ones who fight.
And Sleepy.
Yeah.
We the ones. Yeah, that shit jamming.
Dope record, man.
That whole shit jam. Wait to hear the rest of it.
Okay.
Like the whole album.
Okay.
Some jams on that.
Cool, man. I know you probably everything's probably top secret within the dungeon. Anything that we can be looking for that's coming up, man.
Well, it ain't really top secret. I mean, well, you know, we just. What I'm hoping happens here is after we get through releasing this Auto Organized Noise stuff,
right?
Is that we do another, you know, do some more records together, and then maybe get a little. Hopefully, we get some live shows. You know what I'm saying? Like a little tour together, and you know, and just kind of get it pumping. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
And get it, you know, and kind of and springboard off of the I guess kind of say the re-interest that we. Starting to get right
never
now.
Went nowhere, man. I want to say
we went nowhere.
Yeah, man.
See, that's why I be telling people they be like reunion. It be the crowd that be having the goddamn reunion.
Right. Exactly, man. Y'all ain't never stopped, man.
Fan reunion, not a nothing.
Yeah.
You know, every time we do a show every week. Every week they'll call that shit a DF reunion. You be like, how many times you gonna reunite?
How many times can you reunite? Yeah, man.
But we ain't never went nowhere. It's just that, you know, they grown men, they got kids, they got family, they got that. You go and do stuff. Just because we don't sleep on the same floor every night in a sleeping bag don't mean we having a, you know, we don't mean we ain't together no more.
Right.
We don't see each other every day. That's just like family. But I guess, you know, at the same time, if you look at it from their perspective, people have family reunions every year.
True.
So
true that.
I can understand what they mean by that, you know what I'm saying, when they see us all together and they ain't used to seeing it.
Right.
People just got love for it. So, you know, I ain't gonna down them for that because I'm glad for people to have an interest and to have a love and to be talking about us and want it. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing after all these 20, 25 years.
I can dig it, man. So, any dates or anything on the Rube album or the Rube project?
No, I ain't got no dates for you, but hopefully before summer.
We'll have something. Okay.
Be able to goddamn let cats know. You can always go on my Facebook, Twitter, all that. Anything that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have it on there.
I was about to get to that, man. One thing I respect about you is that you don't shy away from working with independent artists like, you know, myself or whoever else may be out there, man. Right on.
I'll let your boy call me.
Right on, man. So tell the people if they want to get with you, let's say, hey, somebody that may be out there watching now, an aspiring artist or upcoming artist, hey, I want to work with Big Rube. How can they get at you?
You go to my Twitter, which is just at Big Rube. Go to the Instagram, which is Big Rube ATL. And you can go to the Facebook, which is facebook.com/Big Rube DF, you know what I'm saying? Or just type in Ruben Big Rube Bailey, you know what I'm saying? It'll be on there. And just email me. Got my email on there and everything, you know what I'm saying? Ruben Bailey, RUBENBAILEY @gmail.com.
Right on.
And just hit me up. Hit me on the phone. We'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? If you're independent, you're going to get the big boy discount from the major artist because, you know, I'm overcharged the white folk. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. I'm overcharged. I'm going to charge what they're supposed to pay. But,
absolutely.
But cats who working out their pocket and not, you know, the cat working, you know, a GM somewhere. You expect that man to pay $4,000-$5,000, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's your bread and butter. You working, I might work with 50 independent artists in a year.
Right.
It might not work with 2 or 3 majors. So, you know,
True that.
but the majors, you know, they got budgets and shit. You know,
yeah.
You get what you're supposed to get from them. But the independent guys, you know, I'm gonna give you a break. It'd be amazing how accessible and how affordable one of these Big Rube verses can be on your independent record.
Right. Yeah, man. That's
as long
dope,
as
man.
Shit ain't whack, I fuck with you.
Right on, man. Anything else we can expect? Anything? Any closing words? I want to know, man. What does Rube want to be remembered for the most, man?
Well, just you know, keeping it real and having a legacy of an overall positive influence. You know what I'm saying? And and helping the world more than I fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna fuck up. We all gonna do negative. We all gonna do positive. Hopefully, you know, I'm
down the side.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, my good side outweigh my bad side. That's all I want, and I want that legacy to be there.
Right.
It ain't about my money, it ain't about houses, cars, all that. You can't take it with you. But one thing you do take with you is your legacy and your history and people. You know, that's gonna be there forever.
Absolutely.
Whatever footprint you leave on this world is gonna be. Even if we ain't here no more, there's something there of every person who ever lived. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. My last question. I ask every guest this, man.
Okay.
Who's Big Rube's top 5 list, man?
MCs. Rakim is number 1.
All right.
Then me. Then
I like it.
like KRS-One.
All right, that's 3.
Like Nas. It's hard to say. Oh, my boy Ray from the Dungeon. You know who be doing all the beats? We call him Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
so he a cold MC.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, he do beats.
Wow.
See, Ray is a hip hopper. Like he hip hop. That nigga used to sneak out at night and paint graffiti, like get locked up painting graffiti back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like he breakdancing, DJing, graffiti, rap, and goddamn doing beats. That's hip hop. It ain't just the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
Keep schooling, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I need this.
That nigga, you can go buy foam. You know how you can go buy them foam walls that look like a brick wall?
Yeah.
And hanging on the wall so you can paint graffiti on it.
Damn.
And go buy a wall to do graffiti on it.
Legendary shit, man. Legendary shit, man.
You really want to paint some graffiti, boy?
Yeah,
serious. Ain't spit on his shit if you want to. You show your beat street. Nah, I'm just playing, but for real though, nah. What was that, 4? Or was
that was 5? That was 5.
And then, you know, my goddamn, okay, well, my 6 man had to be 50 Cent. I don't know, I just love 50 Cent.
You like 50?
Yeah, you just keep
That's
it real.
interesting coming from you.
You get $40-50 million, you still my robbing niggas and shit, but nigga cut. I like it.
Okay.
And then I like to cut him on sneak this. He put the government on.
Yeah.
I like that nigga right there. He keep it real. You go on that nigga Twitter and say some stupid shit, tell you the fuck out right then. You know what I'm saying? I be talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, some real shit. But you know, I just love hip hop so much. I always hate to have to narrow list like that. It's just.
I mean, you can keep
going.
going.
Doing the list, goddamn. I'm thinking about some more.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep going, man.
It's a lot of MCs I just love.
You earn that. You don't have to narrow your
special ed video the other day on the Magnificent. That nigga rhyming.
I think Snoop Dogg posted that on Instagram. I just heard it the other day, man.
Rapping, man.
Yeah, man.
Think about when that was. And then
Super
that cold ass little swag you had, like everybody dancing and shit. That nigga
right,
whatever.
Super
you know,
dope.
Like little stuff. I was just see. I look at I look at the old and I look at the new.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still see those parallels.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff these cats doing now, boy. You look at some of the stuff they doing now, and then you go back and look at some of the old school. You be like, damn, and they ain't never even seen this shit.
Man, we'll just talk about it on the way of the road, man. We were talking about like how a lot of the new guys, the fashion, and then we went back to the '80s with Melly Mel and how they was on their album covers.
They come with the Kwame's and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, right on.
You know, it's like it's funny because I was looking at what was I looking at? Something, and I was like, damn, these niggas remind me of this right here.
Yeah,
like they was almost, it looked like they damn near looked at the video. You know what I'm saying? But I know them cat probably ain't know what the hell that was. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just, I put it to you like this. One day I saw it. I cannot remember why I saw it was online or what. It was one of those old pictures from back in the day, like 1800s or whatever it was, 1700.
Yeah.
It was a picture of some slaves, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, about 8 people in the picture. Slaves, a slave photo. Black and white. Them niggas was jailhouse dancing and shit. Like,
damn.
with slave clothes on, bro. Right?
Wow.
You I'm talking about, I'm not like this ain't no like analogy or like it will kind of like I'm talking about the same poses if we went out there and took a picture.
Yeah.
They whole swag was just like that. So that's what I'm saying. This ain't some learned shit per se. It's kind of
kind of in your DNA.
That little swag is cool. Just kind of, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, you just easy to let that flow. You know what I'm saying. It's easy to let what you are just be. You know what I'm saying. And that's kind of goes back to what we first started. You know, to take it all the way full circle. That was our whole thing.
Yeah.
Be what we are. Just, right on to the real. You know what I'm saying.
Death to the fake, right on, man. I can dig it, man. So I'm gonna end with this question, and then I'll let you close out the show, whatever it is you want to say to the people, man. What's your, I won't say your favorite, but what's the one you get the most feedback on? Rube verse.
Oh, well, now as far as me getting more, that's an easier question. The one I get more feedback on is definitely Liberation. People for real about that shit, boy. Nigga fight you about Liberation, boy.
Yeah. I tell you what, can you give us a piece of that before you get your final closing words?
A piece of Liberation verse?
Yeah.
Well, you know, people that heard the song, they know it's a song with me, CeeLo, and Dre and Erykah Badu and all that. And let's see, I give you a little piece of it. I must admit, they plant a lot of things in the brains and the veins of my strain. Makes it hard to maintain. Makes it hard to refrain from the host of cocaine, from the whore, from the flame. Makes it hard to maintain focus. Then from the lockdown and Glock rounds and burials, the seeds that sown get devoured by the same locusts. But it's a hard road to hoe if your ass don't move and the rain don't fall, but the ground is dry. But the roots are strong, so some survive. Now to your surprise, I voice their cries. You got more juice than Zeus, slanging lightning, trying to frighten the plains dwellers of the Serengeti, but get beheaded when you falsely dread it. Melanin, silicone, and collagen injected. Dissected my pride. Who the one gonna get it started? We be the lion-hearted without infanticide. It's like that red Sprite we can't imagine, unless you're looking at the canvas of life, not through the peephole of mortality. Single-minded mentality, getting over on loopholes, getting paid twofold on technicalities. Clicking your heels, scared to voice how you feel, packing steel, picking cotton from the killing fields with no total. I don't think we in Kansas no moto. Midwest, the dirty South, clean dress, a dirty mouth. Whether robbing preachers or killing poor righteous teachers, you're a scared demon. Shouldn't be allowed to spread semen. And you cowardly lion never define the jackals of Babel. Running with a pack. Shit.
You gonna end it? Hey, man. Hey, my nigga, you can drop the mic after that. You can drop the mic after that, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Big Rube. I'm gonna let you close it out, man. This gold my money. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I mean, you know, under land in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Got the electric roses. You know what I'm saying? These boys jamming. You know what I'm saying? Check they shit out all day. Big Rube up on there with them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, look out for that organized noise. You know what I'm saying? Auto Organized Noise EP record coming soon. Check out the documentary Auto Organized Noise. Absolutely. Look for the Big Rube Ghetto Mixtape, Dungeonese, Tiger Style album, goddamn Dragon Style, Science and Math, Poetry shit, all that. You know what I'm saying? We dropping everything. So, and also look for the rest of the Dungeon Cats coming with new shit. We got EJ the Witch Doctor still dropping shit. Cool Breed, Backbone. You know what I'm saying? We coming with some shit. So you know what I'm saying? Check your boy out.
And that's it. I ain't got nothing to say. We gone, go my money.
Once they test the dope, to watch me fold a check. Shout out Easy, that my DJ. So this gon' be all that the streets play. And we putting on for GA. So the way gon' be whatever we say. Go to status, ask your bitch about me. Got some quiet niggas that'll trip about me. I've been in this kitchen working with the product. Shaking, baking like I'm Ricky Bobby. Crime me, I'm talking no chase. Plus I'm fresher, just some Colgate. And it's everything bumping ghost face. Headed to the cash, I want the whole safe. Hey, I try to tell them, yeah, I try to tell them. Fresh out the pot, got it jumping on them, yeah, we cooking on them. And I be in this back into the money if you're looking for it. Off in the cut with a dime piece if you're looking for it. Cause we heat up the streets, yeah, we cooking, man, yeah, we cooking, man. Working the rich, yeah, we cooking, man, yeah, we cooking, man. Hey, I try to tell them, yeah, I try to tell them. Fresh out the pot, got it jumping on them, yeah, we cooking on them.